Today is episode 191 of Look What Jess Found. I believe the last episode we looked at two different penny rolls from two different banks, customer wrap penny rolls. So today I try to stagger things, my content, and we're back. I was fortunate enough to get some pocket change from my cousin again. I have no idea where this guy gets all these pennies from. You know what? Don't tell, don't ask. I want to put out like $1.50 worth of pennies. So I'm gonna see if I could use my judgment. Oh, there's a diamond there. I already see it. Looks like missing plaid. That's probably why I thought it was a penny. Oh, and there's a foreign coin. Look at this. So I'm gonna say that's a little bit over $1. All right, so we'll do this. That looks like a lot. I got my decaf here this morning, and that's it. We're ready to go. There's very, very little. I think they call it negligible amounts of caffeine in decaf. So I don't know. I have no idea what it does for me anymore. I guess I just like the taste. Penny number 1. It's interesting. How year is this? A 90? So I'm not going to say I cheated because I really didn't do it on purpose. But, I was looking at trying to see how many pennies I was going to do, right, when I was taking it out of the bag. And I just happened to notice a 60D. So this is either a small or large date. My understanding, it has to do with in part with the 0. And this is a pretty wild looking 0. Oh, looky here. Oh, wowzers. So this is nice on several levels. One is it's a key variety because it's a 1960D, and the other one is it has some nice doubling or die error, whatever you want to call it. Very nice, and of course it's bronze, right? So a bunch of things going on with this scent, right? The 59, 60, and 61 are bronze, right? It's that little bit of tin that's mixed into it that makes it considered bronze. So that was a nice find. Thank you, Cuzzo. '98. No white AM. I think For me anyway, penny roll hunting is a pocket change review. I guess it's still penny. It's still penny hunting. This looks like it has a die class. It's probably just dirt. Who knows? Those bays attract dirt, so you'd have to clean it. I'm not in the mood to clean it today. 75. Especially if you're an early bird. You know, what I do is in the morning, I get up early. So either I'm gonna, we got 2023 for the V. Either I'm gonna watch TV, I guess do some other healthy activity, 84. We're looking for the double ear. No double ear. The IT is light. That's odd. It's a weird location. You don't usually see it like that. Is it a grease strike? Maybe. I'll put that to the side. This should be copper. 64D. So I think so. The whole penny roll hunting and making videos and all the videos that I make, it just fits my lifestyle. To be honest with you, there's a lot of coin roll hunters out there, who make videos. If there was one difference between me and them, oh, there's more than one. There's a couple, but one of them would be my consistency. I'm pretty consistent. Here goes the one I saw before. Oh, 10 euro. He got a euro. That is a first, man. In pocket change, a euro? Never. I think the other euro I got, where did I get it from? I don't remember if I got it from quarters. So this is Ian euro. So I guess it's 10 euro. Now the interesting thing is this, and I'm not going to get off on a tangent because this is one of my peeves. This is 10 cents. And the big thing would be like, well, if this is a cent, how come this is a penny when this also says cent? And the truth of the matter is, it's both. It's both. That's all. It's both. We just call them, everybody in the US calls them pennies. That's all. The Federal Reserve calls these pennies. The Federal Reserve has their own, well, they used to. I don't know if they do anymore. You can find them. I could look for it right now on eBay and show you Federal Reserve wrappers that say pennies. So forever, we've called them pennies. Other countries don't call them pennies. I mean, they have pennies that they call pennies. and we just happen to have cents that we call pennies. So yes, they're even these are cents, right? But we call them pennies. That's all. So you could use them both ways. But this I would not call a penny because I'm not from the euro or wherever that is, wherever they use these. Europe. Anyway, that's my own little thing. But we found the euro. Super. Let's get a nice. Well, you're going to use this for our screenshot. This side or this side? Oh, it has a little flower. What's that? It's not a lotus, is it? Is it a water lily? I don't know why this reminds. The first thing that came to my mind was a water lily. Probably wrong, but. And this, I'm not sure which one I'll use, so we'll figure it out. 10 cents. Oh, the question is it a dime? I prefer to have 10 cents being copper, right? That whole, I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's our BS with our putting things in clad and stuff like that, just making fake stuff. That's horrible. Right. It says 10 cents. It's not a dime. Ours is a dime. And their 10 cents is worth more than our dime, because our dime, right? I don't know if is it copper? Is it even copper inside? I don't know what it is. I guess if it's copper, maybe it's the same. The funny thing is, it's smaller than a penny. I wonder if it's worth less than a copper penny. A modern dime, like a 2024 dime. What the that's a beauty, huh? What the composition is of a 2024 dime, US dime. Is this copper? Hold on. I don't know. I don't know if this is copper. This is copper. That's a beauty. I don't know. It could be an 83 or 84. 79. Yes. We got a BU, man. Ah, awesome. 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 So that's pretty sad, right? If a modern 94D, if a modern dime is worth less than a 81 penny, what a sad state of affairs, huh? This has got to be copper. Look how what a no, it doesn't have to be copper. Now I'm seeing that little shine in it. I'm still gonna go with copper. Look how high the relief is on that on everything, really. 71, yeah, I thought so. That's a beauty. I'll make a fine out of that. So we have a BU, a fine, and some circulated, but no AUs yet. 2006. No white AM. Another nice copper. Wow, Randazzle. Yeah, I see that. Put that with the fines also. Machine doubling. A lot of it. But it is what it is. And actually, things. Oh, this is a beauty. Another BU. Another BU condition cent. I mean, that's That's not even corrosion. I think that's more like dirt. And it's bagged. 79. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, those might be like MS 61, or I think, doesn't MS start at 60? And the AU goes from 59, and the 50s, and then it's the 40s are what? XF or something? 94. Look for doubling on the reverse. Oh, another one of those. He must have something in his house or something where he finds these little, you see it, the little, whatever that is. I doubt if it's a precious stone or anything like that. I went into it on one of my previous videos. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't even matter what they make the U.S. coins out of. Well, pennies. Anyway, I shouldn't say coins. I meant pennies, because eventually they're gonna stop. So it doesn't even matter. Yeah, that guy, Two Shed Gabby, he's in good shape, huh? What's he got? Like a ton of copper cents? Forget about it. Yeah, copper goes to 10. When copper goes to $10 a pound, every 100 pounds is $1,000. 1,000 pounds is 10,000. So a ton is 20 grand. We got 2 or 3 tons of. I mean, that's a lot. Obviously, he's getting into the tons. Still, it's a nice chunk of change, This might be our first AU. It's nice. See, this is what I consider AU, and it's also misaligned die. So I'm gonna have to, maybe I'll put this to the side. This misaligned die also has, it looks like a collar error. Maybe that's what made it misaligned, the collar error. But I'll show the last one. All right, so this is what they're kind of similar, but they're, it's that slight difference. Again, that's a thumbprint. The only reason I won't put this into the BU is because of the staining. I probably would have. That's how nice it is. But for now, I'll put that down here, and that'll be our AU. So we got 4. We have 4 coins for the shorts, plus we have those 2 BUs. And again, it's just, am I correct that those are mint state? Nah, it's just an opinion. You know what I mean? I'm making the rolls of what I call BU pennies, and and my point is to be as close to it as I can. Not to guarantee someone could submit them and get a mint state grade, but you might need some conservation. 92, we're looking for the close AM. Nope. Oh, another beauty. Yeah, I'll put this. It's close, man. I'll put that as AU. It's probably like an AU 58 or 59. Could be an MS 60. It's hard to say. All right, so we got our first AU on the board. 82. It's a nice one. 82. Yeah, that's nice. Copper, large date, at least AU condition. I'll put it over here. I'll put it with the AUs. It's close. That's a close one. See, again, this one just has the fingerprints on it or the little dirt. Same thing with this one. No. Maybe this one's BU condition also. It's close. It's that's what I'm saying. It's just when you're talking about that close of a difference, it's not negligible because one will get one grade and one might get another grade. So you can't call it negligible because there's an actual value difference that someone else can give it, you know, who's a professional, which I'm not. So I guess what I'm going to assume is that the reason the 99, 98, 99, and 2000 Philadelphia is the and same thing with the 92 close AM P and D. There must have been a die that was made incorrectly, and because the die was made incorrectly, it made whatever, you know, 100, you know, a million from the one die, whatever a die. I think dies do like a couple 100,000 coins before they're changed or reconditioned or polished or buffed or whatever. And so there must have been this one that was made incorrectly for whatever reason. I mean, it could have been two, but I'm just going to say one, right? Because there's not that many of them, right? Eric from keeneEyeCollectables said that he never found the 99 white AM. So I'm going to assume that's a weird 7. Let me look at that. This is the first time I'm using the loop during the video. Ah, interesting. So this is probably deteriorated dye, I'm assuming, but all the letters on the top have like, some people might consider it Dublin, especially in the R. Oh, it's too bright. I don't know. I can't see it. Go to the camera. If you can see it, you can see it. Maybe there you can see it. So probably deteriorated dye, but there's some funky stuff going on. It's a 67. It's not a key variety. If it was, irregardless, I'll still say I'll still hold on to that one. There might be a variety that's not listed on the mat where that's considered some sort of doubling. See, that's not dirt. Those are fingerprints, fingerprint marks. And I mean, it's not corrosion, I guess is what I meant. Well, I guess maybe it is a form of corrosion because the acid or the oil is on the fingertips. Which, by the way, is not why I wear the gloves. I really don't care about that stuff. You're talking about such a negligible difference in value from one, you know, from handling after they've been handled a million times. Another copper cent, 82. It's just a dime? I don't know. We have the dime. We haven't, I see it right there. I'll grab it next. I saw that and I thought it was the dime. Here's the dime I saw at the beginning of the video. Let's see. Is it missing clad? I think so. That's a weird mark next to the Y. It's got to be something crazy, right? In the weirdest one. All right, let me. I can't believe this, man. Not that I wasn't in the mood for it or anything like that, but let me grab an alcohol wipe. I'll do it on camera. All right, so it looks like there's another Y there next to the Y, which of course would make this a ridiculously valuable dime. So I'm going to say that's not what it is. I don't know. It's probably just some sort of damage or something, but yeah, you see it came off. Ah, you see it was something. See, that's what I'm saying. This is why I like the alcohol wipes. If you're going to go through old, I mean, they dry out. They really don't damage, to my knowledge, anyway. I'm sure they do damage, so don't use them. I use them, whatever. The full disclaimer or whatever. Not a professional. I'm a dummy on YouTube. The whole thing. So that's why I need it to come off, right? Because look, it's not there anymore. You can see the shadow from the whatever was there. There was something there, like I don't know, a twig or something, stuck to the piece of dirt or a clean mark or whatever, something. All right, I'm gonna look at it under the loop again. I'll dry it off. I guess with my T-shirt. It does appear to be missing clad. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, there's just something. There was something there. That's all. There was something there that looked like if it just happened to be in the same formation as the Y right next to it. And of course, there's a psychological phenomenon um, whereby um, association, if you see something next to something else or in a specific context, um, you will assume, or your brain will make it into the thing that you think it is. So that's a pretty cool psychological phenomenon. I think we just saw it there in full effect. So I guess we did do pretty good with the change. I did pick it looks like I picked the right amount. We have about 6 or 7 shorts from this 84 double ear. Yeah, I see the little mark under the ear. Let me look at that. I'm pretty sure that is not a double ear. Oh, wow. I'm not keeping it, man. I mean, it could be on its way to a double ear. I'm not into convincing people of things. Yeah, that's a double ear with big arrows and stuff. Um, I'm gonna say that's not a double ear. We did pretty good on the copper so far. I think we're probably about 10%, 15%. I will take that any day. Got some beauties. See, to me, this is like AU condition. It's a 64. Looking for doubling on the reverse. I mean, we're looking for doubling anywhere, but you know what I'm saying. Then it's a key variety if there's any on the reverse, which there is not. I don't know about AU. It is nice condition. Would this get an AU 53, 52, whatever? Maybe. I'll put it there. It's a nice penny. I'll put it with the AUs. Ah. So there's a streak of clad missing that gives that it's weird. I'm gonna say this is a lamination error. Let me check it out. Let's I'm gonna hit it with the the alcohol is still a little wet on this. Let's just make sure it's not dirt or something, because then that would be stupid. Coming off. No, I didn't think it was. It was too shiny. So it looks like a clad error, in my opinion. And a really cool one, because it's like the something got mixed with the copper. Like that process, I guess it's the sheet metal. It's no, I don't know. How does the clad go on that it gets wrapped around the penny like that? That's interesting. Right? Because you got the planchet, right? No, you got the sheet metal. And the sheet metal is punched. But how does the clad get on the that is an interesting. How, you know what I'm saying? If the clad is just, if it's a sheet metal and it's on the, how does the clad get on the edge? If you know that answer, let me know in the comments below. If the planchet is punched, is it sprayed? You know what I'm saying? Is like the planchet zinc, excuse me, the sheet metal zinc, and it's punched, and then the clad is must be placed after the zinc blank is punched. Has to be. So for whatever reason, this one came out missing. It's like it's like the something else. It's pretty cool. Now, is that chemical reaction? I don't think so. I think that's it's too small. You know, it's no splash or anything like that. I'm gonna call that a lamination error or a clad error, whatever you want to call it. Got another copper here. But I wonder if they like how they get the how do they get the clad on the zinc blanks? You know what I mean? Eric, just for Eric did a very good video yesterday. I think you did it live. I don't know why. I must have been away from the computer at that moment when you went live, Eric. And must have caught it like right after you made it, or I would have, of course, I would have watched it. I got notifications on for your channel, so 2015. So I didn't look at that correctly. I saw 2015, and I realized that afterwards looking for doubling on the obverse, which I'm just looking for anyway. But very good video with the quarters. Very interesting. You really know your stuff, your coins. I can tell you have a lot of experience. I'm not sure how long you've been doing it for. You could leave it in the comments below if you want to tell the members and the audience. So looking for a wide AM, no wide AM. Looking for a close AM on the 92, no close AM. So again, just to finish that thought, so of course check out Eric's channel, keeneEyeCollectables. Check out his newest video he just put out on the quarter errors. Very interesting, very good video. Click all notifications so that when he goes live you can catch it. I missed it yesterday, but maybe you'll catch it the next time, or I'll catch it the next time. So just to finish the thought from the middle of the video, so I guess there were a die or two that they just made incorrectly, and that's why they say it's the key variety, because there's, you know, whatever, a few 100,000 that were made on this one die, and you have to be lucky enough to find it while coin roll hunting. That is why you will not find other wide AMs or close AMs, because they did not make the error on any of the dies to find, you know, 100,000 or whatever there are of that error where there shouldn't be. That's why there's key varieties. So I just wanted to, I was thinking about it at the end of this video. This is the last penny, and I wanted to finish that thought. So that's why there's key variety. I'm assuming that's why there are key varieties, only for those specific dates. And there are no, that I know of, there are no errors relating to other U.S. pennies with the wide in regards to the wide AM and close AM. So I got to finish that thought. The alcohol wipe is just about dry now, so maybe you could have got a few pennies done with it. And thank you for tuning in to episode 190. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh man. Let's see what we got going on over here. I don't know. I wonder if I fooled anybody with that. If you've been watching my videos long enough, obviously if you're a member, you know that I sometimes I do an outro. Right? Intros at the beginning, outros at the end. So I figured I'd do an outro today. I try to do it every 5 or 6 or 10 videos, just to say hi to everybody, to give thanks to my members. I really appreciate it. I see that Otis rejoined. Thank you. Obviously, also to say thank you to anybody who stood 40 minutes to the end of the video. That you get a kind of a funny surprise every once in a while. And the other members, Shelia, Sandra, Eric, and Donald. Say hello to all of you and thank you to all of you. It's the middle of the summer, right? And think people on big. I've read all my stats are down, to some degree. They're not that bad in comparison to a few months ago. But and I was like, oh, I wonder if it has something to do. And I went online, and there's like some channels get decimated in the summer for whatever reason. I guess I put out a lot of content. Maybe they go on vacation themselves, or do less videos in the summer because there's the subscriber count and the watch count goes down this summer. So maybe a lot of channels, also lower their work output out, and as a result, it's even lower. So I know some channels get really hit hard in the summertime. We're down like 15%, so I didn't think that was too bad. Um, I'll update you when we get into September. I'm assuming that things will, like, I don't know. I mean, if they go back to the trajectory, then we'll be like way over 1,000 subscribers a month. Right now, we're at like 800 and something subscribers a month. At one point, we were at 1,300, so it dropped down 500 subscribers. We're still going to hit the 10,000 mark by the end of the year. That's for sure. I have no doubt about that. And especially again, if the subscriber count really shoots up come September, and hopefully the economy turns around next year. This anyway, I'm not going to get into politics or anything like that, but it's pretty sad state of affairs. It looks like it's a global thing from what I see from other countries and their elections and all that. Very sad, in my opinion. I have a lot of examples that I could use, but I don't want to. This is just an outro. Hello to everybody and say goodbye. And see, my mind gets on things. I could just go off on other subjects for another hour. So anyway, God bless. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And I'll see you in episode 192. This was a pretty good pocket change penny hunt. I think the euro, the 82 was pretty nice. We got those two AU condition pennies, and then we got that 62 that I'm gonna say is the the smaller large date. If it's an O, it's a small date. If it looks like a 0, it's a large date. Something like that. Plus the lines and whatever the location is. Anyway, but it did look like it had some nice doubling. The condition was pretty good. I'm gonna say like maybe AU 54 or something like that, 52. So that might be a couple bucks, especially if that's really doubling. Then it's maybe $10. All right. So God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.